Not
Welcome
yet.
to
Don't start the intro yet. No, don't start yet. Right, go on.
welcome to the Marvel Jerk podcast. I am your co-host True Blue Collectibles with Retroverse UK. Today's episode is Marvel Encyclopedia Storytime, and the letter of the day is L. Please sit back, enjoy this show, and fuck this shit. We gotta start over. I fucked it up.
I,
I
I
don't
was
have it
enjoy-
written down.
I was enjoying that. I was nearly asleep then.
Just keep it going. Uh so yeah, lay
I
back,
was
enjoy
nearly
the
asleep.
show, get all snuggled in, pull the blanket up tight, get your pillows all fluffed, and sit back and enjoy Uncle Jakey's encyclopedia story time.
Oh, you could hear Nathan talk about lessons in love. You could do a good Barry White, couldn't you?
What do you think about
Just thinking it'd be a nice idea with that little smooth voice
that? That'll be fun.
that sometimes makes me want to throw up or go to sleep, depending on the mood. Right, let's
Oh
have a
yeah.
go at this. Let's have a go.
Letter is L. The letter is L.
So I have got for anyone who may have the same book, Marvel Encyclopedia, updated and expanded, the definitive guide to the characters of the Marvel Universe, and it is 430 pages long. So this is quite an effort. Do you know what we could create? The updated characters of the Marvel YouTube universe. That'd be laugh, wouldn't it? There'd be all sorts of weirdos on there, wouldn't there? Ginger, for a start. Right, letter L. Okay, let's see who we've got
Letter
here.
L.
Let's see who we've got.
Now you're going to pick a character from the letter, and then you're going to tell us
I
about
think
the
so, yeah.
character. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so, yeah. I might just pick the weirdest character. Well, straight away on the second page, we have got left winger.
Left winger.
Winger. Yeah.
That's a hockey player or a soccer player.
Yeah. His real name is Hector Lennox, former wrestler. Shout out to Monshaw, out of M2 on Instagram. And he was first appeared in Captain America number 323, November 1986. What do you think his special powers and abilities are?
Left winger. Name is Hector. He can
Yeah.
kick stuff really well.
Let's have a look. Left winger possess superhuman strength and stamina thanks to the Power Broker's strength augmentation program. Right, that tells you nothing.
So basically the same
When his
stuff that Captain America had.
Yeah, when his ex-army buddy John Walker, C U.S. agent, became the Super Patriot, Lennox became one of his bold urban commandos. Walker was then selected to replace Steve Rogers as Captain America. Everybody's replaced Captain America, aren't they? Is that because he's a bit shit?
Oh mate, that's already too much. Kill him off.
He is a bit shit, though, isn't he?
In what episode did he die?
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything.
He's a pretty
Right, we'll get
face.
away from left winger.
Yeah, left
No,
winger.
he's got like, yeah, you'll have to Google him.
Another
Even his
character that has the exact same stuff as Captain America. Awesome.
even his outfit is
These
like,
sometimes
oh,
the content the character creators, they really did run out of ideas, and they're just like, ah, screw it, let's just pick another one of the same thing.
yeah, they ran out of ideas when they did his costume. You want to see his costume? His costume's really shit. It's like yellow and brown, and oh, I don't know. That's terrible. Oh, Lockheed.
Oh,
Oh, I'm interested in this.
you're changing characters now? I thought we were doing left winger.
Yeah, I'm bored of that now. Yeah, that's
All
gone now.
right,
So
yeah, he was kind of boring.
Lockheed is Kitty Pryde's dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Right. First appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 166, February 1983. Real name, unknown, because it's a dragon.
Hmm.
Occupation, none, because it's a dragon. Base, Westchester County, New York, which is a bit strange, isn't it?
Okay, so
Special powers,
the dragon's
abilities.
from the city,
The dragons from New York, yeah. All
uh,
dragons are from New York. That fabled place, like Narnia. Have
and
you seen
Westchester.
Neverending Story?
I don't know where Westchester is, but it sounds like it's the uppity up area of New York.
Well,
Westchester.
it must be full of mountains and gold under them hills.
That's
Listen, there's
smog. That's smog.
special powers and abilities. Can fly.
It
and
can
breathe
fly.
fire. It's a dragon.
The dragon can fly. Super.
Oh shit. That's like saying I can eat pork and drink cider.
Can't make this shit up, man. What's your special flower as a bird, or what's your special power as a bird? I can fly.
But it's like your power.
Oh
You
god.
can grow a beard and murder prostitutes.
Oh my god, here we go again. I don't think that starts with an L. Get back on track.
So, come
You're
on.
gonna have the FBI showing up at my door. You keep this up.
Right, do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, Lockheed is a small dragon belonging to alien species species the flock. He encountered the X-Men during their fight with the Brood and took a liking to Kitty Pryde, who wouldn't take a liking to Kitty Pryde, who named him Lockheed. He served with her as a member of the X-Men and Excalibur. The X-Men later learned he could speak several languages and was spying on them for Sword. He
So
left
wait a
the
second.
X-Men after Kit.
Hold up, hold up,
Yeah,
hold up. The dragon
yeah,
can speak several languages,
yeah.
but
I thought
nobody knows
was
his
it,
real name.
but to be honest with you, that's a bit racist because that's why he's a New Yorker. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but nobody
saying?
knows. Nobody
Immigrant.
thought once they found out he could speak languages, be like, so what's your name?
Yeah, in every language. Yeah, but he can fly. They're not bothered. How did they find out it was from Westchester, New York, if they don't even know his name? Could have been
Isn't that
telling
where?
lies.
Isn't that well? Isn't that where the school is?
It could be. I'm not that much of a nerd.
Yeah,
Seeing as the school doesn't really exist. It's just like, I don't know. He left the X-Men after Kitty's apparent death, joining Sword full time, and then founding the Pet Avengers. There
the
you
Pet
go, the Pet Avengers.
Avengers. Wow.
Ooh, the Pet Avengers. I wonder if I could be on the Pet Avengers because I'm like your pet. Because you're like the master of mental con and I'm like the pet.
No, just because you dress up as a
Maybe I
furry
could
doesn't
join.
mean no. Just because you dress up as a furry in your free time doesn't mean you can be part of the Pet Avengers.
Yeah, but we all know you're the master of mental con. I'm
That's
just a
what everybody
pet.
keeps saying. That's what everybody says.
It's
Not the
true.
truth, but it's not the truth. But all right,
It's true. It's true.
you,
Right, let me
you
see.
they brainwashed you too, huh?
So do you want to carry on with L or shall we? Who's Lumpkin
Do we?
Willie?
Oh my
Wait a minute.
goodness.
Oh no, right, okay, okay. It's great. It's great, this book. So Lumpkin Willie. So Willie is his first name, so you obviously put the surname first. First appearance, Fantastic Four, number 11, February 1963. Real name, William Lumpke. No, William Lumpy Lumpkin. So if Dre or Ash or Rhiannon or Jay Warner or Munshaw or anybody else, I just can't think of at the minute some of the mental con artists. If you're listening and you want somebody to draw, Lumpkin Willie might be the character. Right, so let me just find out. Right, so what I'm going to tell you first special powers and abilities. Have a guess.
Oh my goodness. He can bake pies.
No. I'll give
Lump
you a clue. His powers and abilities are probably similar to ours. Powers anyway.
power of stupidity. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, you
What,
can
what,
put you can put yourself in that zone if you want. Shall I put you out your mind? You
all
ready?
right. Yeah, go for it.
Special
Hit me.
special pa- special powers and abilities? None. He's like the worst top trump card ever.
And he's a Marvel character. He's
Yeah, yeah.
seriously.
So special powers and abilities, Lumpkin Willie, none. Although believes that he can possess a special talent when it comes to wiggling his ears.
You know what these three? You know what this reminds me of? That sketch that Matt Fuller shared one time with like long neck and the guy that could turn himself into ice cream or something like that, and then the other guy that they found out like his special power is he could blow himself up, but he could only do it once. It's like, well, how do you find
It's
out that
like,
he's even got that power then?
that's
Oh my
brilliant.
goodness.
Brilliant. His
Okay, so
special power is he can
when was Lumpkin Willie's first appearance? Because everybody wants to know what comic book right now to go after before Upper Deck puts
fantastic.
Lumpkin before Upper Deck makes him the creme de la creme of next year's Unbound set.
Fantastic Four, number 11, 1963.
Does it give any history about what he did in that episode?
Wait a minute. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to read it before I tell you because it's funny.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Right.
I can.
To,
These are
to
all
give you a
characters.
clue,
These are all characters that Upper Deck like. They place a book at the employee entrance and they tell them every day, turn the page to whatever page you want, and we'll come by and pick a random character off of that, and that's how they're creating their sets.
do you know what is going to make you funny? Because I think Nick Connor, Ginger Man, should start collecting Lumpkin Willie cards.
Oh my goodness, is he a ginger?
No, it's not. Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. Hair white. No.
Oh no.
So before Gingy started selling his clothes and like socks and whatever he does, socks and knickers recently. Do you know what he did for a job?
I don't,
He was a
but
postal worker.
I'm guessing Lumpkin Willie was a postal worker.
Lumpkin Willie is a postal worker. After
So
working as a postman for a small town, oh, go on before I tell you, I'll
no,
let you in on the
no,
juicy
no. I
info.
was just gonna say, so he was a postal worker that had no powers, but someone believed that he could do something when he wiggled his ears.
Like Ginger, yeah, basically, yeah. Welcome back to Pack Fresh. He was good at that. If that helps you, yeah. I should try and get Pack Fresh back together. See if we can do it for Mental Con.
I might have
Justin,
to stream the interwebs and see if any of those videos still exist.
Justin, Fausto, Ginger, and Elusive.
Okay.
You'll find there's about 12 viewers and about three people chatting, and most of those three people chatting are my split personalities.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
how many that's how many views they had in them days. It wasn't huge.
So even back then, you
Anyway,
were what was holding everything together.
I was pissing people off even then. Yeah, from the beginning, from day one. Yeah, it's my job, innit? Anyway, are you ready?
Yeah,
After
yeah.
working as a postman for a small town. Oh, where's he from? 1 minute. Sorry. Doesn't tell
Probably
you. Oh,
Westchester.
New York City. There's a shock.
Imagine that.
Fucking
There's a
hell.
shock. He's from New
Yeah.
York.
Everybody says Stanley. He's a
What,
genius. I
what
know.
the
We'll
hell
make
kind
him
of
all from
water?
New York.
What is in the water in New York City that
I
these it's
don't
got to
know.
be the sewer fumes or something, right? I mean, it's like all of New York has a superpower or something.
Well, it is full of fucking aliens, isn't it? Take that however you will.
I mean, at least in DC, they put like some of their best characters were like from Gotham, aka Chicago, and then you had Clark Kent out in the middle of the, the farmlands of the country, and but yet close
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
to Metropolis somehow, and
Everybody's from New York. Are you
everybody's
ready?
just everybody's from New York. Yeah, go for it.
You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
After work, after working as a postman for a small town, Lumpkin moved to New York City, where he was assigned a mail route that included the Baxter Building. Sure, that should say Bastard, not Baxter. Included the Baxter Building. Soon after, the Fantastic Four moved into the top 5 floors of the Baxter. Lumpkin half jokingly petitioned for membership on the grounds that he had the ability to wiggle his ears. If I was in the Fantastic Four, I would have let him in. What, you can wiggle your ears? Yeah, you're in. You're in. Defo.
You're in.
Defo.
You're gonna this guy right here, this villain we're going up against today. He's all yours. You got him. Just do that ear wiggle thing.
I mean, what's she gonna do? He disappears. What's the point in that? All she's gonna do is run away.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, hey, aren't you on my mail route? I'll hold your mail. You won't get it. That package you're expecting with that ray gun, I won't deliver it.
Well, he could have a government checking his sack, couldn't he?
Oh
For
my
being employed.
goodness.
I've got all your unemployment checks here, Doom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm up for these. On the grounds that he could wiggle his
His
ears.
special power is blackmail.
Although he never joined the team, that's a surprise, isn't it? He's been involved with them on many occasions. He once rang a bell that allowed them to escape the mad thinker and the scroll.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I'm gone.
Did we pick the like worst letter for character? Like, does this encyclopedia literally have like every character that was in like a book, regardless of what their role was?
Yeah, anything to fill the fucking book, obviously.
Oh my god! And then I had to go and pick L, which gave us like three completely off the wall. I mean, Lockhead at least he hangs out with Kitty Pryde. So,
It gets worse. Wait a minute, sorry.
oh no.
Who said Stan Lee's a genius? Honestly, he's fucking not a genius. Lumpkin is currently semi-retired, and his curvaceous niece Billy has replaced him as the FF's male carrier. It's like what? Oh, we'll
Oh
get rid of that
boy.
Lumpkin. Nobody likes him. What we'll do is we'll get a young
Even
girl with big boobs.
even the crappy characters are being replaced by somebody else and a different version of them. You know, it was like Halloween time. Stan Lee's over there, high out of his mind, all coked up, sitting there going, "Pumpkins are cool." Huh, huh, huh. Pumpkin, Blumpkin, huh, Lumpkin. Doorbell rings, mail carrier's like, "Hey, got a package you need to sign for." Lumpkin, the mail carrier. Oh, whoosh, mind blown. Lumpkin, the mail character, now making an appearance in Fantastic Four. Oh my god! Wow.
You're probably right. Lumpkin, pumpkin. And
this
then
might
he
be the
lost his
shortest.
train.
This might be the shortest lived series of the Jerks podcast ever.
Then he lost his train of thought and just thought about women with big boobs. Yeah, never mind him anyway. He's useless.
He was never there anyway. It was just this chick's imagination.
We're gonna replace him. Right, okay then.
All
Wait
right.
a minute.
You gotta have it. You gotta have another L in there somewhere.
That I've never seen that one before. I just thought that was brilliant. Yeah, there will be another L. I'm just trying to find something that's a bit ridiculous. I wonder if Matt Fuller's actually got a Willie Lumpkin
A
card.
Willy Lumpkin card. We'll have to ask him
Yeah,
afterwards to find out.
yeah. And I hope everybody is googling these people as we're reading them out.
Oh, that would be so
Yeah.
wonderful. They would have more insight to
Lifeguard.
what's going on than I do.
Do you know there's actually a character called Lifeguard?
Lifeguard?
Yeah, and she looks a bit like Pamela Anderson, yeah. And she first appeared in 2001, funnily enough. How does that come about? Honestly, he's a genius, Stanley. It's like that old thing, isn't it? If you write so many things, have so many ideas, one of them's got. What is it they say about the monkeys? If you set X amount of monkeys together for X amount of thousands of hours, they'd be able to recreate William Shakespeare's literature. Something along them lines, isn't there? I think that's what Stan Lee did. It was just like, well, if I make enough characters, some of them are going to work. Do you agree, what, Nathan? Oh, Nathan
I'm
has
just
gone now
still,
to.
I'm still befuddled. I'm just lost, man. Willie Lumpkin. Like, seriously, what in the world? I had to Google him myself so I could see. He's straight up, like, he's just like this weird looking Uncle Ben.
I thought you was checking if you could wiggle your ears in your rear view mirrors.
Stan
Oh,
Lee,
listen to
Jack Kirby, and Dan DiCarlo. Oh my God. And I just messaged Matt Fuller. He says, yes, he does have a Willie Lumpkin sketch.
okay. Shout out to Matt, genius. Oh shit! Has he really?
Yes, he
Uh,
says he
and
does.
anybody who doesn't follow Matt Fuller and anybody who listens to this podcast is
OCD Marvel
OCD,
sketch cards. Yeah.
and that is his Instagram and his YouTube channel. Although I'm sure everybody who
Yes.
listens to
Yep.
this podcast knows who he is, but you never know in the future we might get
Hmm.
more than
Yep.
three listeners. So I'm preempting it. I can't believe he's got a Willie Lumpkin sketch card. He's got issues.
He's. Uh, it'd probably be easier to list off the characters that he does not have than it
I,
would be to
I
list
think
off the
he
characters he does have.
I think Matt is
Now,
now actually out on them streets with Off-White Tim, mugging people for for useless
so
pieces of card.
so he used those pieces of cardboard that he could then have commissioned into Willie Lumpkin sketches. Because
Just to be
there's
fair,
no way that's a pack pulled. There's no way that can be pack pulled, right?
commissioned a Willie Lumpkin.
Oh my God, he just sent it. He just sent it to me too.
Can you imagine, like
It's it's Oh my
You know,
god, it's
I'm
a
just
pack pulled sketch. It's a pack pulled sketch. He says it says on the card, it says Willie Lumpkin demonstrates his superpower. And it's Willie Lumpkin. So just imagine like a really old, like admiral looking guy from the military with like the mustache and the gray hair and is wrinkly and stuff, but has like a blue shirt and like a brown like military jacket and the like a milkman cap on that's brown, and he's wiggling his ears with his glasses. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Oh my god.
you know, you know what we made for a minute then though. You could just imagine, you know, like when you come in when you're a kid and it's like your mum and dad say, "What's wrong with your face? What have you done wrong?" You could say, "Oh, I've been in a fight." And I could just imagine Matt walking home and his family saying, "Come on, Matt, what's wrong with you? What have you done?" I've commissioned a lumpkin. And they just shun him and stop sending him Christmas cards and don't talk to him or anything.
The kids, all I
You
get pictures like
commissioned a
the
lumpkin.
kids with the like the really big ears, like kids that have really big ears in proportion to their head, like dressing up as Willie Lumpkin for Halloween. Like, yep. Who are you? Are you the milkman? What are you, a postal carrier? Nope, I'm Willie Lumpkin. They'd be like, what?
Well, you know what you could
Uh,
do? You could get some what we call fishing gut or fishing wire, whatever you want to call it, and then tie it to each ear, and then just put it to one hand in your pocket, couldn't you?
yeah,
You
just
know,
do
and it's
do do do
Halloween,
do.
just keep wiggling your ears. Look, I'm Willie Lumpkin. Say, and keep wiggling your fucking ears. Look, I told you I'm Willie Lumpkin.
Oh,
Oh, that's
oh my
massive. He's got
gosh.
a Billy Lumpkin scar, though, his daughter with the big boobs. I bet it's not. Oh, I've just thought of something though. If Billy Lumpkin is if Billy Lumpkin's got big boobs, has Willie Lumpkin got a big willy? He must have, mustn't he? So,
Oh
so
my.
he's got a freakishly huge penis in his sack, in his mail sack.
In his mail sack. That's where he carries his balls that he uses to play. Well, I hope you all enjoyed Story Time by Jake.
Is this really a podcast?
Why not?
Of course it is.
Sure. Throw it up, see what they say.
Oh,
Don't
it's
know how
going
it's
out.
going to
Of
go.
course it is.
People might want more of it. People might want more of the alphabet from Jake.
I don't
Just
care. This is
each
like
letter,
this is
each
like
letter, you got to pick three random characters. You can get a half hour of content out of it, and there you go.
this is Marvel reality, isn't it?
Oh
This
my
is just like
god.
us not. This
We
is
are
just normal.
we're educating the community on obscure characters.
We are. We
I
are.
just want to know how
And to be
many.
honest,
I want to know how many die-hard Willie Lumpkin PC collectors there are out there. I don't. It's so befuddling that I don't even remember who the first character is that we talked about.
I don't know. I don't. I
Oh
don't.
my
But
god.
if anybody wants to buy the book, it's 2015 www.dk.com, which is probably Darling Kindle or Kindling. I can't remember, but I'm sure there'll be. Oh, there you go. The CIP catalogue, whatever that is, record for this book is available from the British Library. So it must be quite an important book. It's important for us. Following on from the last Marvel short, the fun you can have with Marvel,
And join us next
and we
time
haven't
for
even.
the join us next time for the letter O.
Right,
Oh my
I've got to, I've got to go and jerk off to Billy. Sorry.
kid. Oh my god. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, jerk off.